2018 saw record turnout, and a lot of people really surprised by the number of folks and the results because a number of Democrats won statewide office here. What are you expecting for 2020? It's a presidential year.
Yeah, we're expecting record-breaking turnout. There's probably going to be about 3 million Arizonans that cast a vote in 2020. That's about 250,000 more than we had in 2016.
And when you talk about the record turnout, it's the type of people that are voting as well. We've got some changing demographics in this state that Democrats are looking at as a possible advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. So Arizona has experienced tremendous growth in the past 10 years, and a lot of that growth has come into the urban areas. And a lot of that growth has created a situation in which our state is now younger and more diverse than it ever has been. See, the typical Republican voter in this state is in their 60s. They live in outskirts of Phoenix or Tucson, or they live in rural areas. And meanwhile, Democrats, they're much more diverse, they're a much more younger population, and they tend to live in the urban centers where all the growth has occurred. Typically, now let me talk really quick about Hispanics here. Hispanics have not voted at their population percentage yet, but they are considerably younger than both parties as far as their voting demographic is concerned, which means that eventually they can have an extremely outsized impact on the election. And we could see that or maybe expect that in 2020.
Certainly what we saw in the midterms, though, and the turnout from Hispanics there shows that the tide may be changing, that this is underrepresented group may actually be finally getting their voters to the polls.
Yes, this last election, they had the largest turnout that they ever had. And there's nothing to expect that this won't continue into 2020.
Great. Thanks.